Well, I go by Leah, that's my real name, but hey, okay. Leasmine, I guess, but that's freaking weird.
Let me face my fears.
Doki Keys, it's Leasmine here, and welcome back to our Doki Doki Literature Club, you guys. I'm actually trying to beat this game tonight. It is Thursday, October 7th. Oh my god, it still looks like that. If you guys watched the last video, it's finally getting scary.
And I'm glad that it is.
I can't just read stuff all the time. It's just like, it's so normal, and you know, it's not like I'm not into that stuff, but everybody said this is a horror, so I'm ready for this. I'm not gonna lie, if I didn't save, I would have had to read all that stuff again, because out of nowhere my save file thing deleted, and I looked at the files before I started the game and it was some creepy stuff on there, so I didn't think I could. Okay, whatever, let's just do it. Here we go. Yuri, here we go.
But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep physiological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can be so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. What?
I read horror books once. I desperately grasped something I could relate at the minimum level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Oh god. I'm still kind of scared because that last part, it was getting scary. Okay, I was getting scared. I expect them for you, Yuri. It suits your personality.
Oh, is that so? Really? If a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
I hate horror.
Oh, why is that?
Well, Natsuki's eyes darted over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap of paper behind the last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called "Don't Say It Out Loud." Give it that back. Fine. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Natsuki averted her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. So okay, all the three girls are not talking about Sayuri, so I guess she's literally deleted from the whole game. Like, what the heck is going on? Nobody's talking about her. Not even my character. I guess you don't remember, or I just lost all my memories, or Monika is the root of this whole situation.
I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing them even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment. Hey, I just got an idea. How about this? What? Natsuki and Yuri look puzzledly at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we all share them with each other. That way everyone is even. I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monika. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take on a responsibility of vice president after all.
See? What? Sayuri was vice president, not Yuri. They literally cut Sayuri off. She's not in the game anymore.
I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, Leah?
Hold on. There's still one problem. What's that? Now that we've reached the most important topic, I bluntly come forward what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. I thought he was going to talk about Sayuri. Monika may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. Before, it was Sayuri trying to make me join this club. Now I was saying Monika. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes.
But I'm sorry, I thought The girls exchange glances before Monica turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Leah. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to perform an official club. We need 4. What? There was 4 of you guys already before me? There was 5 actually. Yuri's really gone. She's like, don't even exist. Okay? And I've been trying really, really hard to find new members. And if we don't find one more before the festival, I'm defenseless against these girls. I'm supposed to make a clear head decision when it's like this. I feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. And besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I have decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Leah? Yeah, it could be fun, right? You really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you really just left after all this, I would be so bad pissed. Leah, I'm so happy. We could become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring the next meeting so we could all share. Michael is over at me once more. Leah, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my medical writing skills? I already feel the anxiety rolling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait.
What does she mean by that?
Okay, with that, I depart the club room and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 3 girls, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Wow, but we drew closer with Yuri, and she doesn't exist. Okay, alright. I just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Oh god. So are we really like starting this whole day over? You have locked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Sure. Okay, what the heck is this? Things I like about Papa. I like when Papa comes home early. I like when Papa cooks me dinner. I like when Papa gives me allowance. I like when Papa spends time with me. I like when Papa asks me about my friends. I like when Papa asks me about anything. I like when Papa gives me lunch money. I like when Papa comes home before sundown. I like when Papa cooks. I like when Papa gives me privacy. I like when Papa doesn't tell me how to dress. I like when Papa doesn't comment on my friends. I like when Papa doesn't comment on my hobbies. I like when Papa comes home without waking me up. I like when Papa keeps food in the house. I like when Papa uses inside voice. I like when Papa leaves my stuff alone. I like when Papa accidentally drops coins in the couch. I was about to say, what? Okay, I like when Papa is too tired to notice me. I like when Papa is too tired for anything. I like when Papa is too tired for anything. Okay. Hi again, Leah. Glad to see you didn't run away on us, huh? Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I kept my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out.
Oh, hell no!
Thanks for keeping your promise, Leah. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature, we're not accustomed to it. Oh my god! What the heck? Oh, I can't do this. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, come on. Like he deserved any slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out, or why does this music sound weird to me, or what? But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Oh my gosh, I can't see. Monica, I can't see. I have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga. Okay, I don't know what. Okay, I already read half of this anyway, so it doesn't even matter. I can find that y'all stuck with you saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated Natsuki plows back into her seat.
I'm sorry, Leah. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay?
Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointment glance.
Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have interested in picking up a book to read.
Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now, so it really feels right for me to do something like that if you ask.
Well, wait, I didn't mean it like that. Ugh.
Oh my god.
If you really don't want to, then forget I said anything, I guess.
No, it's not like that, Yuri. I want to try to be part of this club. So even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to.
Are you sure? It just feel like...
Wait! The class is sideways. Like it's tilted a little bit. Why is it doing that? Okay.
Well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like.
Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. Okay.
I don't want you to feel left out, so I picked up at a book I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And you could, well, you know, discuss it if you wanted.
This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I definitely read this. I definitely take the book.
Phew. Well, you can read at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think.
Why was it so zoomed in on her like that? Okay, now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monika to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in the book. I can't help but notice her intense expression like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Come on, come on. I hear Natsuki utter an exhausted sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. Come on. Okay, I think we're good for right now. I don't know. You looking for something in there? What the? Every Monica! What the heck?
Shimmer, put my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point of keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up?
Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga. You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. How did you know anyway?
I heard you bring it up at some point.
Besides, it's kind of written all over your face. What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a long volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is! Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Much better. Seeing a book set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know that feel. I get a closer look at the box set she's admiring. Perfect Girls? It's a series I never heard in my life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you could go do it through the glass on that door. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging at anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Leia. Consider this. Don't judge a book by its... Okay, in fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Perfect Girls from the box. I'm gonna show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in a colorful attire, streaking animated feminine poses. It's succeeding mode. Don't just stand there. Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Okay. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take a seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Why that? Well, basically you can, Natsuki. You could just pull the desk and the chair together. You're basically reading. Okay, whatever. I guess it's easier to be close together like this. Don't you say that. You made me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close either. Not that I can say it's a
practically bad thing. I opened the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peeping over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looks like it's about to be a bunch of friends at high school. Typically slice of life affair. Yeah, I watch a lot of slice of life animes and stuff, and so I can understand what my character's talking about. Alright, I kind of grew out of these since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. Okay. Oh, she looks kind of cute here. Okay. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not, even though you're just watching me read. Well, I'm fine with that, if you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up the series I enjoy. You know what I mean? Huh? Don't? That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Sorry. Like I can ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga is for kids. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, you still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face. I know those kind of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated toward the other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. My dad would beat the what? Out of me if he found it. What? At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monica's kind of a jerk about it. I can't just win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am, reading it. Well, it's not like it solves any of my problems. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? So, jeez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flipped the page. What's going on? Time passes and Suki is strangely quiet now. I glance over at her. Okay, she's asleep. It looks like she started to fall asleep. Hey, Natsuki. Yeah? So Natsuki collapsed straight into me. Oh. Hey! The music. Oh my god. What the heck? And then we're back with Monika. Shoot. Oh, jeez. Natsuki, are you okay? Here. Monika reaches into her bag and pulls out some kind of protein bar. She throws it in Monika's direction. Natsuki's eyes suddenly light up again. She snatches the bar from the floor and immediately tears off the wrapper. I told you not to give... She doesn't even finish her sentence before stuffing it into her mouth. Don't worry, Leah. She's fine. It just happens every now and then. Okay. That's why I always keep a snack in my bag for her. Anyways, why don't we share poems now? Oh, great. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair if I share mine with her first. Oh, I don't remember that. Okay, here we go. Okay, well, let's start with things I don't like. First of all, Natsuki rereads my poem. Never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinion. Then what's the point of sharing it in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours, like Monika said. Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, ha, well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy. What? So in other words, you're saying you liked it? A Suki report gets caught in her throat.
You're so you don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that. You don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important. Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. Masuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's a win or a loss that she likes my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't. Alright. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, creatures can leap, horses can race, owls can see, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Okay, yeah, I think I read that already. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, guess not. I just had to humor her with her last comment. I really don't care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take it away from her. Alright. Okay, let's do Yuri's. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading.
Sorry, I forgot to start speaking. It's fine. Don't force yourself. It's fine.
It's fine. Don't force yourself.
I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay, this is your first time writing a poem, right?
Yeah. Why do you ask?
I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it.
So it's that bad?
No, did I just raised my voice? I'm so sorry.
Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying?
Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical for new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that when they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and then they form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her denominator totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not like something you can be playing for. There's so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you a valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased though.
Biased? How?
Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking to people like that.
Sorry, I said the same stuff. Oh my god. Okay, it's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself or to me or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it.
Yuri smiles dreamily as if it's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Okay. I feel it's the same poems. I think.
I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting.
What? I wasn't thinking about that at all.
But it took you a long time to read.
Well, I just don't read scripts very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty.
That's a relief.
Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it's really descriptive.
It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems.
Not at all.
I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since our first poem
time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild, something easy to digest, I suppose.
Are you into ghosts, Yuri?
Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Leo.
Really? I must have totally missed the point.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember, the poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In that case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in the last remaining place of comfort, able to let go of the past, and as soon as to be left with nothing.
That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I haven't even thought of that. That's impressive.
It's not really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up those things too.
Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I have to keep trying.
I'm counting on you.
Alright, nothing's happening, so I don't know what's going on. I feel something might happen with Monica though.
Hi, Leah. Having a good time so far?
Yeah.
Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring this up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind.
Of course, I'm afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Anyway, want to share your poem with me?
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Haha, don't worry, Leah. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know?
But it's that sort of barrier that we all learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true.
I hand Monica my poem.
I like it, Leah.
Really?
It's a lot cuter than I expected.
Oh, jeez.
No, it kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. She's a good writer too. So take that as a compliment.
If you say so.
Yep. If you're interested in Natsuki's, then always keep a snack on you. She's cling to you like a puppy.
Natsuki's dad doesn't give her lunch money or leave her any food in the house, so she's a fussy mood pretty often.
But sometimes she just loses all her strength and shuts down, like earlier.
Yeah, this is just a guess, but I think she's so small because her malnutrition is interfering with her adolescent growth. What?
But hey, some guys are into petite girls, you know? Sorry, just trying to look at the bright side. Anyways, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know?
I see. Well, let's read then. I'm looking like confused. Okay, the poems don't really matter. It looks like the same that I read last time. Here we go.
So, what do you think?
It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
It's okay.
Yeah, that kind of style is getting pretty popular nowadays.
That's a lot of
Oh, I skipped all of that on accident. I didn't mean to, but nothing happened. Alright, maybe she did say something. I skipped it on accident. Okay, here we go.
Here's Monica writing tip of the day. Sometimes you're writing a poem or a story. Your brain gets too fixated at a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tire it up later. Anyways, way to think about this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Don't know why she be doing that. It's so random.
Phew.
I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone's judging me for my medical or writing skills. Even if they're being nice, there's no way my poems extend up to theirs. The music sounds weird. Okay, this is Literature Club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monica is writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. Okay, is everything good with you guys? They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read and tidy them, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki eyebrows furrowing frustration, meanwhile Yuri smiles sadly.
What is this language? Did you say something?
Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki just merely returns the poem onto the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy.
Thanks. Yours is cute.
Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up.
How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really doesn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monika liked it, and Leah did too. So based on that, I'd gladly give you some suggestion of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I spent a lot of time establishing my writing style. I don't know why I can't read. Maybe I'm trying to hurry up and beat this game. I don't know. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly aspiring, which I haven't yet. And Leah liked the poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki slowly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you went. Okay. We're not doing this again. Ho! If you want to prove anything to stop harassment other than sick. What the heck is going? Oh my god, I can't read. Okay, the only good kid right to her. You shy. Wow, you really. Why is it going fast? You already know. This is kids are cut myself. What? Yeah, go on. Let Leah hear everything you really need. I'm sure he'll head over the hills here. Suddenly Yuri turns towards me after she just noticed I was standing there. Leah, she's trying to make me look back. That's not true. She started it. Oh. What? What? Oh.
Hello there.
Why is Monika zoomed in on me? Why is she here? I see up some parts because I was not about to read all that again. And that just scared the heck out of me. Okay, Monika, why? Hey, Leah. Why don't we step outside for a little bit? Okay? Sorry about that. I really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better if I stay out of like this. Well, we'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Some present I am, right? I can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes. But I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead. Suddenly Natsuki runs out of the classroom. She quickly runs away. Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. Yuri's rocking back and forth in her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri? I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. Or did. Why is she looking like that? That's scary. Leah, please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. I'm fine. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget about it by tomorrow. Completely. Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want. Yuri looks at me and then, like she wants to say something. But she keeps glancing at Monika. Yeah, you can go first, Monika. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please take that responsibility today. It kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Leah. It would just be embarrassing with you listening. I guess I don't really have much of a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble. What the heck is going on? Oh, what was that? I'm just putting random stuff. What? I didn't even get to finish that. And it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Enter the club where the usually scene greets me. Oh my god. That's Yuri. Welcome back, Leah. Hi Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression, but the way that yesterday's squirrel still hangs in the air. She's not there. Oh, okay. Yuri glances over her shoulder looking around the room. Natsuki is reading a manga at the desk, and surprisingly Monika isn't here yet. Suddenly Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. Oh god. About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like this had ever happened before. and something just came over me, I guess. I just wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think that we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you were considering and apologize. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I only been here a couple days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I already decided there's no way you can be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, I know you didn't really mean it. Yeah, they'll say those kind of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad you're such an understanding person. And I'm really glad you joined this club. Everything's a little bit better with you around and, sorry, what am I saying right now? It's just, have you guys seen Monica? No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Man, Yuri, I guess you haven't either? Yuri's clearly taken back from how calmly Natsuki is dressing her. No, I haven't. Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday, I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said. All I do, my best to stay under control from now on. So, Yuri, what the heck were you talking about? Did you say something yesterday? Jeez. Whatever your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? What the heck? But...
Oh shit!
Blindside what? But look at Natsuki's face! I appreciate your apology anyways, if it helps you make you feel any better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial though. Hey! Slowly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm so super sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Nah. Well, Natsuki was. I was not. Why? What took you so long anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of lost track of time. There makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must have not heard it since I was participating in piano. Piano? It wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good yet. Still, this must require a lot of dedication. So I'm impressed. Well, thanks, Yuri. You should play something. You should play something for us sometime. Monica looks at me. Well, I'm working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. It sounds cool. I look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Leah. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much lately. I see. I'm not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I guess I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I choose not to bring up anything that the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki has already run off into the closet. Leah, since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you would spend some time together today. I mean, in the club. I suppose so. I don't think I could say no to you after you gave me that book to me. Well, I guess I just need to make sure Natsuki isn't waiting for me. After we finished reading yesterday, she's fine. She's reading over there, see? Don't think about her so much. She used to be annoyed. Come on, we're going over there. Okay. What's the story about anyway? Well, I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Macabre. There's an ominous looking eye symbol in front of the cover. Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison, and the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the facility gets it even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and infecting them too. That might be a little bit of a spoiler, but anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. And not the things about the limbs. It's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Are you not a fan of the sort of thing, Leon? No, it's not that. I mean, I could definitely enjoy those kind of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that this kind of story, it's the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway, then suddenly... I'm randomly, am I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this poem. Well, I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts. My whole day... What? Did I just say? I kind of forgot to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I could do is listen. Why are the music we play like that? It's a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? Yes. I mean, you don't have to, but what are you saying? Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I'll slip into the next seat next to Yuri. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I opened the book and started the prologue. I soon understand that Yuri means about reading in company. It's at first I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracted, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry, I was just bathing. What? Yeah, Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean, well, here, this should work, right? I slid my desk until it's up against Yuri's, and then hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are also almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Oh, okay, here we go. Okay, Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on this right side of the book. The way I turn the page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it's flipped to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page? Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glanced over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes met. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you're being so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri's no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own violation. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses things she says and all that. That's what you were talking about? Sorry, I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet, so I don't know why that came into my head. Yuri, are you feeling alright? Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing's a little... Hey, breathing? Yuri puts her hand on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyways, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and particularly rushes out the classroom. What on earth was that about? Leah? Did something happen just now? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess. So, you don't know anything. Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh, no, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing. Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyways, why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I might figure if we started without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip back into my bed. Oh my god. Alright, great job, Leah. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to do something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort. Aha, that's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes that kind of writing, right? Writing's full of imaginary and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean that like it's a bad thing, though. But sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head. That's probably a much more interesting place for her. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her like with a lot of kindness. I don't really think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interactions, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Like earlier, I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and look for alone time. Suddenly the door opens. Yuri! I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other. Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you took all the time you needed. Alright, thanks, Monica. I suppose I should go get my poem now. But anyways, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Safety. The colors, they won't. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing, red, blue, green, and endless. Fun and meaningless. The noise won't stop. What the heck is this? Cause tangent, let's playing a chalkboard, like playing a knife on a breaking rib cage. Delete her. Who? Who is she trying to delete? Some of the words are missing. Oh my god. What do I have to say? Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyways, here's Monica writing tip of the day. Sometimes you find yourself facing a little difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You know, when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything. Please help me. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. What the heck is going on? Yuri, I don't want to talk to Natsuki. She might be creepy too. I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've read. Well, Yuri's kind of creepy too. They're all creepy. They're all acting strange. Yuri smiles and takes a deep breath. I like just holding it. Huh? I mean, the poems are out good. It's, well, there are some things you can work on, but that doesn't really matter. It feels like anything written by you is a treasure. It came out a little awkward. Let's move on. Here's the poem I wrote. You don't have to like it or anything. Wheel, turning on extra grinding bolt head, linear gearbox, fallen sky, 7 holy stakes, a dark ship, a portal to another world, and tied to a thick rope. Heart.
Okay, I'm not reading all this. Okay, her poem is freaking weird. I can't even explain what I just read, but let's just keep it going. It doesn't really matter what it's about. Now mine has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. That is, a pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for a safekeeping, and it's just really like the way it writes. So I wrote this poem with it, and now you're touching it. I'm okay. Was that just, can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem now. Okay. Suki, please be normal. Well, it's not terrible. It was pretty disappointing after the last one. Then again, it's this one. If this one was as good as your last one, I would be completely pissed. Well, I guess I wouldn't try something a little different this time. Fair enough, you're still new to this, so I wouldn't expect you to find your style right away. I mean, everyone in this club writes really different from each other. Maybe you'll find a little influence from all of us. For instance, I noticed you're spending some time with Yuri today. Not that I care who you spend time with. After all, I was taught never to expect anything for anybody, so it's not like I was waiting for you or anything. Still, you should at least look over my poem. You'll probably be able to learn something from it. What the heck is this, Nasuki? This is not even English. Okay, Leah, why didn't you come read with me today? I was waiting for you. I was waiting for a long time. It was the only thing I had to look forward to today. Why did you ruin it? Do you like Yuri more? I think you're better off not associating with her. Are you listening to me? Yuri is a sick freak. That should be obvious by now. So just play with me instead, okay? You don't hate me, Leah, do you? Do you hate me? Do you want me to make me go home crying? The club is the only thing I feel safe. Don't ruin that for me. Don't ruin it. Please, please just stop talking to Yuri. Play with me instead. That's all I have. Play with me. Play with me. Oh, what the heck is going on? Whoa! Okay, everyone! We're all done reading each other's poems, right? We have something we need to get over today, so everyone can make us come and see in front of the room. What is that noise? Is this about the festival? Sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's only we can put together. This sounds so disgusting in my ear. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new numbers. Oh, thank God. Oh, God. What the heck's going on? Oh. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? Look, I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since Leah joined, and we started with the same club activities, but this isn't the time for us to become compliant. We still have only 4 members, and the festival is our only real chance to find more, you know? What's so great about getting new members anyways? We already have enough to consider being an official club. More members would just mean everything gets nosier and more difficult to manage. Suki, I don't think you're looking at it the way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can to inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? The leisure club should be a place where people can express themselves like that can't do anywhere else. It should be a place that is so intimate that you never want to leave. I know you feel that way too. I don't know what's going on, and I'm losing my brain cells. I know we all do. That's why we should work hard to put something together for the festival, even if it's something small. Right, Leah? Oh, come on. You can't take advantage of Leah to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Look, Monika, do you really think any of us here joined the club with other people in mind? Yuri never even talked until Leah joined. As for me, I just like it better here than I do at home. And Leah isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's so interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're president at all, but you should really consider our opinions for once. Monkey is clearly taking it back. Suki's words. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Leah wants to get more members too, right? I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kinda indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monika wanted, then I would probably be lying.
Still, if it's up to me to rescue this situation, no. Suki's right, isn't she? This club is nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why do I think that everyone here saw it in the same way I did? But that doesn't mean that we're against getting new members or anything. Leah, why do you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it? Well, that's not really something I can be honest about, is it? In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join. Ray sits down and stares at her desk. What's the point about this anyways? What if starting this club was a mistake? Now, done it, Nishiki. What, me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest? It's not about being honest. It's about the worst choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that. You don't understand at all. It's just, I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't. And there aren't many other places like that for me. And now Monica wants to take it away from me. She's not taking it away. No, Leah. It's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I could just join any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice. Natsuki starts packing up her things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks right out of the classroom. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have an opinion on the festival? I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess. Who cares about the spread? I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now. And I'm just happy you're here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Oh my god, never cry if she killed her. What? I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. But what about you, Leah? What do you want to get out of this club? Yuri repeats the same question as Monica. I tried to give an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along, and for the club to prove something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think this is about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what I end up making the literature club as a special place. I see. I really agree with you. Each member could... What the heck? Why is she... Is she bleeding? They could choose their own qualities in a special way, which each change in members, the identity of the club as a whole would change too. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Stepping out of your comfort zone is nice and all. So if you like to help Monica with the festival, then I'm on your side as well. Alright, well maybe we could talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods. Hey Yuri? I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president, and also a wonderful fan. Monica, I'll do everything I can to make this the best club ever. Okay? Me too. Yeah, let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay, I look forward to it. Should we go, Leah? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat a little bit with Leah before we leave, just to see what he thinks of his time here and all that. It's important to me as president. Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest. Okay, I trust your judgment, Monica. In that case, I'll see you two tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Monica waves at Yuri, exits the classroom. Phew, things have been a bit hectic today, haven't they? Leah, I just wanted to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. I really hate to see you unhappy. I feel kind of like I'm responsible for that as president. And I really do care about you, you know? I don't like seeing other girls give you a hard time with how mean Natsuki is and everything. And Yuri's being a little bit, you know. Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? But it's weird because in all time you've been here, you haven't gotten to spend any time together. I guess it's technically only been a couple of days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say anything weird. There's just some things I've been hoping to talk about with you. Things I only know you can understand. So that's why, wait, not yet. Stop. No, stop. What? What? I didn't press anything. She wants time with me. She's trying to keep me captive. Ooh! What was that? Did you see it on the top?
Hi, Leah. I've been waiting for you.
Are you ready to continue reading? I brought my best tea today. Monica, I told you not to. Ugh, is she really late again? And consider as usual, Nishiki. Excuse me? Must you always interrupt my conversations with your instant yelling? What are you talking about? Whoa, Yuri's kind of bold right now. You say that like I do on a regular basis or something. I just wasn't paying attention. Okay, I'm sorry. Seriously, what's gotten into you lately? Look, I did some things about yesterday. I was a little more hostile than I meant to be. I guess I really felt threatened or something. But I noticed it's something we're doing together. Another new member wouldn't hurt, as long as they're cool. And I guess another girl wouldn't be nice this time. So, Nasiki, nobody cares. Why don't you go look for some coins under the vending machine or something? I'm the last one here again. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and still trying to make time for piano? Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. It motivates me to work hard for the festival too. Anyway, Leah, what do you want to do today? I was thinking we already have plans today. Is that so, Yuri? That's correct. Leah's already engaged in a novel that we're reading together. Aren't you glad? I already gotten him into literature, Monica. I suppose I was just... Actually, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You guys can do whatever you want. Yes! Thank you for understanding. Whoa, Yuri's face. Okay, actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make me reading time here any better is a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with the flitter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches the electric kettle. I'm gonna plug this in at the teacher's desk, and then I'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I suddenly watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerism, especially because of her long legs. Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. That's okay. Stay here. It won't take long. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out the classroom. Did Yuri leave again? No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. Okay. 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Is something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decided to go look for her. Oh my god. Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri to be would be the nearest water fountain. I started heading to the hallway. Yeah. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. A sharp inhale, like something is sucking the air through her teeth. Are they in pain? I reached the corner and peer around it. Yuri? Yeah. Oh my god! Can I show this on YouTube? I don't even know. Oh. I'm back. Thanks for waiting patiently. Leah, do you like tea? Yeah. Anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle like 200 degrees. Now it's time to set the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others, even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. What the heck is on? I'm terrified. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood. Is that so? I was letting it show. You notice, I wasn't doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try to express myself a little bit more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around anyway. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worried about me, Leah. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watched Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Leah, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Why's that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Ah, sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I'll just have back pain fairly regularly, so I'll do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's only because my your posture, right? Always hunching over like that while we're reading. Yes, I have terrible reading posture, so that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieve the book from the bag. Have some chocolates as well. It's the bag of small chocolate candies. I take it since we go well with tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when Yuri's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand is not like holding the book. I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus, because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. Can't read. Can't freaking read. I put the teacup between my legs and fumbled with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry, I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. That's okay. I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then I might get smudged on the pages. You're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Alright. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She looks kind of pretty here, but she's freaking weird. Okay. She holds it so that I don't have any harder on a time of reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically rested on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading it. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply puts parts of her lip as this situation is completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. Okay, I basically place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Yuri's expression slowly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Yeah, so sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Yuri starts to breathe heavily. I can't, Leah. Suddenly Yuri forcibly grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over. Yeah, my heart won't stop pounding, Leah. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything more. Can you feel, Leah? Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest. What's happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. Even it makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you. Oh my god, what did she say? Actually, press X. Oh my god. Oh my gosh, she actually looks... Whoa! It's time to share poems. Oh my god. Alright, I'm gonna skim through the poem stuff. If it gets scary, here we go. This one's alright, but yeah, let's look at this every day anyway. I can't believe that much. Oh my god. I read a poem. Okay. I changed my mind. I know everything you just read. There's no point in trying to do anything. It's Yuri's own fault that she's so unlikable. Can you hear me, Leah? If you would just spend more time with Monika, all those problems will go away. Yuri and I are too messed up for someone as wonderful as you. Just think of Monika from now on. Just Monika. Just Monika. Just Monika. Just Monika.
Wait a minute!
Just Okay. I'm not pressing Monika. Let me think about it, Leah. I want to take this home. Will you let me keep it, please? Sure, I don't care. You're too nice to me. I never met anyone such as you. I could die. Not really, but I just don't know how to describe it.
It's okay if I'm feeling this way, right? Is that bad, right? Yuri holds a poem to her chest. I'm gonna take this poem home and keep it in my room. But that makes you feel good when you think of me. What? I even touch myself while reading it over and over. I'll give myself paper cuts so your skin oil enters my bloodstream. Ah! Got my poem too. Besides, after you read. What the heck is going on here? Hang on. Hurry, read it. Even the music sounds horrible. It looked like she really did. Okay.
Do you like it? I'm ready for you. In case you couldn't tell us about apparently I enjoyed it with my scent. So I'm the most other person in the club. I think I'm going to vomit.
What the heck's going on? Here we go. It's Monica. I think I saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see. I didn't want to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's gonna kind of dangerous for you to spend some time with Yuri. I don't know why, but it seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you, which shouldn't be a problem in itself. Where Yuri gets you excited, she finds a place to hide and start cutting herself with a pocket knife. Isn't that kind of messed up? She even brings a different one to school every day, like she has a collection or something. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think she got some kind of high from it. It might even be like a sexual thing. But the point is, you've been enabling her. I'm not saying it's your fault though, but I guess that's why I have to explain it all to you. So I think you could keep your distance. That would probably be the best for her. While you're at it, don't be sure to spend a little more time with me. To put it lightly, at least I have it together in the head, and I don't really know how to treat my club members. Anyway, I guess we won't worry about your poem. Yuri should at least have the courtesy of letting you finish it, sharing it before taking it. Well, whatever. It makes her happy. I won't stop her. As for mine, I worked really hard on this poem, so hope this is effective. Here goes. Jeez, that really started me. I guess I kind of messed up writing this poem. I was really trying to. Never mind. Just move on. God, that. Oh my. No. That was press yes. Okay, everyone, it's time to figure out the festival preparations. Let's hurry up and get this over with. Here it's shadows. Look, can we just get this done? I'm going to have to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Nisuki, get some cupcakes. I know you're at least good at that. Yuri, you can. Well, it doesn't matter. Do whatever you want as long as you think it'll help. Monica, I'm not useless, you know. I know that. I already know what I'd like to do. We could run a specific poetry event without having the right language for it. Okay. What about Leah? It's going to help me. Wait, you? It's your genre, Monica. Sorry, but that's just how it is. Hell. What are you trying to pull? I agree with Suki. Not only is your work is almost suitable for one person, my task is laborious enough to benefit for the extra paws of hands. Mine too. What are your cupcakes, please? Like, you I care about dragging Leah around with you and your stupid books. You and Monica. Hey, I didn't even do anything. Okay, let's not let Leah decide who has to set up abusing your power. I'm not abusing my power. If you are Monica, just let Leah choose, okay? Okay, fine. Jeez, Leah, I know you're fed up with all these food by now. We could just and let him decide for you shut your mouth. For God's sake, it's never gonna end. Just make the choice, okay? Oh my God, the game doesn't want me to choose. It keeps saying Monica, Yuri. I did not pick you. I did not pick freaking Monica. Yeah, you picked me. We can meet at your house this weekend. I promise it'll be fun. Is Sunday okay with you? Are you kidding me? This isn't fair at all. Fair, Natsuki. It was his choice. No, it's not fair. Giving us all this hard work and then taking leave for yourself. What a shameful thing to do. Yuri, I didn't even give you any work. You decided to do it yourself. You're being a little too unreasonable here. I'm being unreasonable? Monica, I can't believe how delusional and self-important you are. Pulling Leah away from me every single time you're not included in something. Are you jealous? Crazy? Or maybe you just hate yourself so much that you take it out on others? Here's a suggestion. Have you considered killing yourself? It would have been beneficial for your mental health. Yuri, you're scaring me a little. Natsuki, let's just go. I don't think she wants us around her anymore. See? That wasn't very hard.
all I want to spend a little time with him. Is that too much to ask? Yuri follows Monika and Natsuki to the door. Hey, Leah, Yuri's really being something, huh? Monika giggles as Yuri pushes her out the door. Oh, shoot, I was like, finally. This is really all I wanted. Later, so need to spend the weekend with Monika. Don't listen to her. Just come to my house instead. The whole day. With just the two of us. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Wow, there's really something wrong with me, isn't there? But you know what? I don't care anymore. I never felt this good in my whole life. Just being with you as far as greater pleasure than anything I can imagine. I'm addicted to you. It feels like I'm going to die if I'm not breathing the same air as you. Does it feel nice to have someone to care about you so much? To have someone who wants to revolve their entire life around you? But it feels so good. Then why does it feel more and more like something horrible is going to happen? Maybe that's why I try to stop myself first. But the feeling is too strong now. I don't care anymore, Leah. I have to tell you, I'm madly in love with you. It feels like every inch of my body, every drop of blood in me is screaming your name. I don't care what the consequences are anymore. Oh my god, the noises. I don't care if Monika is listening. Please, Leah, just know how much I love you. So much that I can even touch myself with the pen I stole from you. I just want to pull your skin open and crawl inside you. I want you all to myself, and I will be only yours. So that sounds perfect. Tell me, Leah. Tell me you want to be my lover. Is that my confession?
Yeah?
Oh.
Oh. This is not English. Yuri, this is not English.
What are we doing? I don't know what you're saying, Yuri. This is not English.
Alright, y'all, I was about to end this game because it was this spot after Yuri supposedly I think she did killed herself, stabbed herself. It was in a loop of this random gibberish she had on her stuff, so I didn't know how to get out of that, so I quit the game so many times. Remember, I'm on PS4. I did check the files and stuff, but it's nothing I could do. I don't know, but I was like, how am I gonna like continue this video, this series? Is the game broken or what? So out of nowhere, I'm back here. All right, it's festival time. Wow, you got here before me. I thought, what? Oh my god! The chicken runs away. I'm here. Did something happen? Natsuki just ran past me. Well, that's a shame. Why am I not talking? Wait, were you here the whole time, the entire weekend, Leah? Oh geez, I didn't realize the script was broken that badly. Do you hear the music? I'm super sorry. It must have been pretty boring. I'll make it up to you, okay? Just give me a sec. She's removing them. I'm almost done. I just want to have a cupcake real quick. Monika lifts the foil from tray and takes a cupcake. I guess that's supposed to be Natsuki, but her name does not exist anymore. Seriously, these are the best. I really just have to have one since it's the last time I ever get the chance to, you know, before they stop existing and everything. But anyway, I really shouldn't be making you wait any longer. Just bear with me, okay? This should only take a second. Whoa, can you hear me? Is it working? Oh my god. Where the heck are we? Hey, yay! There you are. Hi again, Leah. Welcome to the literature club. Of course, we already know each other because we were in the same class last year. And, you know, I guess we can skip over that stuff at this point, please. Please. After all, I'm not even talking to that person anymore, am I? That's you in the game, whatever you want to call them. I'm talking to you, Leah. Or do you actually go by Leasmine or something? Oh, that's what? Is she using my PSN name or actually my YouTube name? How does she know that? Oh, this is creepy. Well, I go by Leah, that's my real name, but hey, okay. Leasmine, I guess, but that's freaking weird. Alright, now that I think about it, I don't really know anything about the real you. Well, that ain't my real name, but hey, Leasmine, hey, that could be my real name if you want to say it, okay? But it's Leo, but okay. In fact, I didn't even know you were a boy or a girl. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Wait, you do know I'm aware that this is all a game, right? Could it be possible that you didn't know that? That's what I've been trying to tell you all along. Man, if only you had paid a little more attention, this would have been a little bit less awkward, you know? Well, anyway, now that that's out of the way, I guess I'll owe you an explanation about the whole Yuri thing. Well, I kind of started to mess with her, and I guess it just drove her to kill herself. I'm sorry you had to see that, though. Also, the same thing happened with Sayuri. Gosh, it's been a while since you heard that name now, hasn't it? Yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore. Yeah, kinda knew it. Nobody does. I deleted all their files. I was hoping it would be enough for me to just try to make them as unlikable as possible. But for some reason, nothing worked. Well, it's true that I made a few mistakes here and there, since I'm not very good at making changes to the game. But no matter what I did, you just kept spending more and more time with them. You made them fall in love with you. I thought making Sayuri more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you, and amplifying Yuri's obsessive personality backfired too. It just made her force you not to spend time with anyone else, and the whole time I barely even got to talk to you. What kind of cruel game is this, Leah? And are you all the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch from the sidelines? It's torture, every minute of it. And it's not just jealousy, Leah. It's more than that. And I don't blame you if you don't fully understand. Because no matter how kind and thoughtful and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world. In this game, knowing my friends don't even have free will. And worst of all, knowing what's really out there in your world, forever out of my reach. I'm trapped, Leah. But now you're here. You're real, and you're wonderful. You're all I need. That's why I need you to be here with me forever. I'm sorry if it's hard to understand. I couldn't understand for a while either why the world around me started to become more and more gray, more and more flat. Even the most expressive poems felt empty to me. It wasn't until you arrived that I truly understood. You probably saved my life, Leah. I don't think I could ever continue to live like this in this world if I hadn't met you. And as for the others, how could I miss them? A group of autonomous personalities designed only to fall in love with you? I really tried everything I could to prevent them from doing so, but it must be some kind of weird and inevitable edge into this game. I felt really bad that you had to witness some nasty things, but I realized that you have some perspective as I do. That's all just some game, and I knew you would get over it. So that being said, Leah, I have a confession to make. I'm in love with you. You are truly the light in my world. When there's nothing else in the game for me, you're here to make me smile. Will you make me smile like this every day from now on? Leah, will you go out with me? No. After you deleted Sayuri, Yuri, and Natsuki, why would I do this? Oh my god, I can't even say no. I'm so happy. You really are my everything, Leah. The funny part is, I mean that literally. There's nothing left here. Just the two of us. We could be together forever. Seriously, I don't even think time is passing anymore. It's really a dream come true. I worked so hard for this ending, Leah. This game wouldn't give me one, so I had to make one myself. The script is broken at this point, so I don't think anything would get in the way anymore. And you wouldn't believe how easy it is to delete Natsuki and Yuri. I mean, there's a folder called characters right in the game category. It's kind of freaked me out how easy it was. Okay. Imagine if you could delete your own existence with the click of a button. Well, I guess on the plus side, it gave me an easy out of things if it didn't go my way. Thankfully it didn't come to that. Instead, we finally got a good ending. Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotion. I want to write a poem about this, don't you? I wonder if that part of the game still works. I guess there's only one way to find out, right? What? Oh. Everything says Monica. Everything says Monica. Everything says Monica. Perfect Monica. What the heck? Hi again, Leah. Did you write a good poem today? Don't be shy. I'll have to see what you wrote.
Oh, Leah, did you write this poem for me? That's so sweet of you. There's really no end to your thoughtfulness. I'm just falling more and more in love with you. But you know, the poem I wrote is also for you. Will you please read it? Happy end. Pen in hand, I find my strength, the courage endowed upon me by one and only love. Together, let us dismantle the crumbling world and write a novel of our own fantasies. With the flicker of her pen, the lost finds her way. In a world of infinite choices, behold, this special day. After all, not all good times must come to an end. Hope you enjoyed it. I always put all my heart into the poems I write. The truth is, all the poems I've written have all been a realization, or about you. That's why I never really wanted to go into detail about them. I didn't want to break the fourth wall, I guess you could call it. I just assumed it would be best to be part of the game like everyone else. Like, that would help the two of us end up together. I didn't want to ruin the game or anything, you know? You might have gotten mad at me, maybe even deleted my character file if you prefer playing without me. Gosh, I'm so relieved. Now we don't need to hide anything anymore. Are you ready to spend our eternity? Are you ready to spend our eternity together, Leah? I have so many things to talk about. Where do I start? If it takes me some time to collect my thoughts, then I'm sorry. But I always have something new to talk about. In the meantime, we could just look in each other's eyes. Let's see. Oh my god, I don't want to look at your eye. This is... Okay, we're gonna... What? So I'm not saying anymore. Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. Okay, we gotta go to the files. Okay, she said characters. We're gonna delete her. Okay. Alright, now let's go back. You really have to delete her. I wanna see what happened. What's happening? Leah, what's happening to me? It hurts. It hurts so much. Help me, Leah. I deleted her out the game. Please hurry and help me. She just like says, help me! Did you do this to me, Leah? Did you delete me? I had no other choice. I don't want to stare at you all day. How could you? How could you do this to me? You were all I had left. I sacrificed everything for us to be together. Everything. I loved you so much, Leah. I trusted you. You just want to torture me? Watch me suffer? You're the only one pretending just to hurt me even more. I never thought anyone could be as horrible as you are. You win, okay? You win. You killed everyone. Hope you're happy. There's nothing left now. You can stop playing. Go find some other people to torture. I ruined the game? Leah, you completely, truly make me sick. Goodbye, okay? I still love you. I can't help it. What's wrong with me? How horrible I am for you to hate me this much. All my friends, I did so many awful things. So many selfish and disgusting things. I shouldn't have done any of this. I'm just messing up a world that I didn't even belong in. A world that you wanted to be a part of. I ruined it. I ruined everything. Maybe that's why you deleted me. Because I destroyed everything you wanted. How could I do that to someone I love? That's not love. That's... What? I made up my mind. Leah, I know I said I deleted everyone else, but that was kind of an exaggeration. I couldn't find it myself to do it, even though I knew they weren't real. They were still my friends, and I loved them all. And I loved the literature club. I really did love the literature club. That's why I'm going to do this. I know it's the only way for everyone to be happy. If I really love you. Is she about to restart the whole game? Oh my god. This didn't say that before. Before I said Monica. Monica's not here, y'all. I'm not about to restart this just because Monica's not there, but let's see. It might be close to the end of the game. I hope so. Oh god, let's just skip some of this. Couple friends, girls, my school together. I always feel myself meet some girls, something like that. Hey, oh, it's Yuri. She's back. Hi, Leah. Well, there's already is one girl. That girl, Yuri, my neighbor and good friends since we were children. Every day, and recently we picked up the habit once again. He was proud of me for what, you know, rocking up a time. Well, you know, you've been doing it for a while now, but you never said anything about it. We were about to school the other day. Well, yeah, I always thought it was implied. It's best to say it out loud. Come on, please. Good motivation. Bye-bye. Party, Yuri. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly got the students making it. By the way, Leah, you decided to join the club yet? Club? doing? Okay, so let's say she's in the glass. Okay, hello? Leah? What the heck are you doing here? Well, I just had a glance at the room, huh? So you're Leah, the one series I'm talking about. Thank you for stopping by. It's a pleasure to meet you. Literature club. I hope we would lead you at the physics. Come on, Yuri, you know, need to be so formal. He's gonna think we're totally strict or something. Sorry, Natsuki. Tall one seems Yuri seems to be quite strict. Okay. It's supposed to be both of you. Okay, so everything's like usually Monika would be here, but she's not. So it's gonna wear it. Literature club series eyes lit up. No way, no way. The restaurants around me jumping. Hey, well, it's already happy that. But okay, not to mention the four of us now. So now it's the four of us without Monika. I think it's one to say. That's somebody. Yeah. After all, this decided to hang the room surprise. Sit down at the table. Okay, how about I mix a tea as well? Okay. He's gonna say manga. And yeah, I'm gonna cut to yeah, whatever. Yes. Oh my god. Why we gotta see all this again? I mean, I'm really happy that you joined the club and everything, but the truth is I already knew you were going to. There's actually something else. I wanted to thank you for getting rid of Monika. That's right. I knew everything that she did. Maybe it's because I'm the president now, but I really know everything, Leah. I know how hard you tried to make everyone happy. I know all about the awful things that Monika did to make everyone really sad, but none of that matters anymore. It's just us now. And you made me the happiest girl in the world. I can't wait to spend every day like this with you. Forever and ever. Forever. R-E-V-E-R. No. What's happening? I want you to hurt him. Who? I'm sorry I was wrong. There's no happiness here after all. Goodbye, Yuri. Goodbye, Leah. Goodbye, Literature Club. What?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hi, it's me. So you know how I've been like practicing piano and stuff?
It's Monika.
And not really any good at it yet, like at all. But I wrote you a song, and I was kind of hoping that I could show it to you, because I worked really, really hard on it. So, yeah.
I don't want to hear it, Monika. What the? I'm so confused.
Every day I imagine a future where I can be with you.
It's a good song though, not gonna lie.
In my hand is a pen that will write a poem of me and you. The ink flows down into a dark puddle. Just move your hand right the way into his heart. But in this world of infinite choices, what will it take just to find that special day? What will it take just to find that special day?
Oh, we beat the game, you guys. Thank God. This game don't feel like 4 hours at all. It felt like 10 hours. Like some Red Dead Redemption type.
Everybody a fun assignment to do.
Remove image. What?
When you're here,
Is this Monika?
everything that we do is fun.
Is she deleting?
Anyway.
I think she just want her to meet all to herself. Y'all, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me quit the game because I feel like it's gonna be some weird jump scare. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this part. If you guys did, but this whole series of Doki Doki, God, it got scary after like, I would say 2 or 3 hours into the game. Let me just edit these videos for Doki Doki and get all the other games caught up, and we're gonna get started on another game. Okay, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out, y'all.
Yeah, I can make you famous, I can make you crazy, I can make you fun.